All right, we're here checking out Patriot Campers. This is their official exhibition area. Let's go check out this one right over here because it's all set up. The 270-degree awning is out. The rooftop tech is folded out, and let's go check it. Look at this guy right here.
The famous guy.
How we doing?
Hey,
I'm not used to having a camera in front of me.
I'm Jeff. This is my wife, Natalie.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, nice to meet you.
How you doing, darling? Nice to meet you.
So we're here to see your stuff. Oh, cool. That's what brought us here. We're from Denver.
Okay.
And wanted to come out and check out what you guys do. We've seen your YouTube videos nonstop.
Awesome.
Checked out your website.
Yep.
We did have to come out with the age, which is amazing, and even more money. So now we're like, this one, the X1 and the age is better.
Oh, look, it's still the X1. No, it's not better. It's different. The X1's, it's got its place, and it will always have its place. Depends on your style of camping. Depends how many people you want to accommodate. The H is nice because it's electric. Yeah,
it looks so sleek.
It is. It does look very sleek. But if you've got a family and you're going to be setting up, say, the kids' room every time you can, the X1 is still better suited. It's quicker.
I keep telling him that.
You can leave all the campers connected.
That's what I keep saying.
It's still got its place. Okay.
Sweet. You know, we've looked at the other trailers around here, and I'm going to tell you, there's good trailers.
Yep.
But we just looked at yours over here at Overland Expo.
Yep.
And the build quality is so nice. It's our first time seeing your stuff in person.
Yeah.
Just the quality is fantastic.
I think when people get to touch it and feel it, then they truly get it. You can watch all the marketing stuff you like, and we can make it look as polished and as nice. But when people actually come to the show and they see it for the first time, our favourite thing is watching the reaction. Because you don't get it until you actually get to touch it and feel it.
No,
and that's when it all clicks, and they're amazing. I'm a little bit biased, but they're amazing.
Well, and you should be. No, but that's what we found. I mean, we've been looking at stuff for about a year now. Haven't seen the Patriot Camper in person until just a couple minutes ago.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I thought they were going to have their whole booth, and it's only one. It's the age. It's not even opened up. And I'm like, and then we just saw you here. So,
awesome.
But it looks super great. And we slid the drawers, and
I mean, they're not selling nav things in cars. Every car has them.
loose and rattling. That right alone just. And I know we've seen your videos, and you always talk about build quality.
That's everything to us. Everything. We can build a cheap trailer, and we can do it with our eyes closed. Will we do it? No way.
Exactly.
You know, if we wouldn't use it, if we wouldn't love it, if we wouldn't build it to a quality that we would want, we just wouldn't do it. You know. I'm telling you, that's what it's all about. You know.
We're going to look around.
Yeah.
We're going to check out this X1 over here.
Well, why don't you guys have a quick lap around, have a look at both of them, and then come and grab one of us, and we'll run you through it.
All right, awesome.
Yeah?
Thanks a lot.
TVMS is a full battery management system, so that unit will control. You don't need to know anything about electrical. It'll tell you just simply how much power you've got left with your current consumption.
Does it give you a countdown on hours?
Gives you countdown hours or days.
Okay, nice.
So it'll get down to, you know, say if your power gets down to like, you've got 6 hours left, you start thinking, oh, well, I better turn some stuff on. You know what I mean? And same as when you're charging. So that's probably the biggest advantage, and you've also got control built in there to your inverter. Your 1000 amp inverter. It's mounted on the other side, and you can control that through here as well. Airbag setup, that's your diesel unit, and then you got cigarette plugs and USB sockets here as well. Charging. All of your drawers pull out. Twin burner stove, so this isn't the model we're using anymore. This isn't the one in the US. So we've got a new stove which I'll show you on one of the other models.
The US are still plumbed in, right?
No, they're not plumbed in. You've got to connect the propane to it on all camper trailers. So we went through a big commotion with the gas in Australia about 18 months ago. So I'm not interested. So now all of our appliances have got to be removable appliances. The laws in Australia are really, really strict, and there's so many holes and grey areas that even the guys who write the laws don't even really know what the hell is going on down there. You know, so I crawled in, staying away from it.
Sure.
Like I said, stainless bench tops. Other massive advantage here, quick food stops. Like obviously, when you open the door, like your kitchen is there.
Right.
When you pull up on the side of the road, you want to make a quick sandwich, make a quick meal, a cup of coffee. You don't have to unpack your whole trailer to get to your kitchen.
That is such a pain.
Oh, it's a nightmare. And the whole design of the X1, it's designed based around that. So the whole design is modular. If you just want to set the awning up, you stop somewhere nice for lunch and you want some shade, you can just put the awning out. If you pull up late at night, you don't want to set up your whole trailer, you can just put the tent out. If you want a quick meal, you can just put the kitchen out. You don't have to do the whole thing. They're designed for moving. They're designed for people that want to go exploring. You know, if you're the type that goes and if you go and set up somewhere for 2 weeks a year, it's probably there are other trailers that probably do that better than this does. But that's not what the Patriot X1 is.
Right.
Yeah. So you got more power in the side. Wet storage boxes. So these boxes here are for all your dirty sort of stuff, wet gear, all the gear you don't want to put back inside your trailer. Makes sense. You got one of them on either side. You got a twin roller drawer at the back. All the new models now come with dividers. So you've got dividers.
This is big space too.
It's
It
big
is.
space.
And all of this too.
All of that is free space.
You think skimboards and things would fit in there?
It's huge.
We get skim boards in there somewhere on the beach.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge. You can fit so much here.
I'm going to say we've looked at the other trailers around here, and they have no storage. By the time you get a fridge and anything else, batteries.
That's where the design all came from. That's where we put up the top. So all the camper trailers that we owned prior to building the X1, it was the same. We'd go away camping and we would still have the back of our car full to the brim with chairs and bodyboards, skim boards, floaties for the kids. Everything was in the car because there was no storage in the trailer. You look at some of the camper trailers, there is literally nowhere to put a camp chair.
No.
Exactly.
But there's not some of them, majority of them. They're designed by people who obviously don't
Strap them to the
they
top.
don't do this. Right. You can see that through and through. You can see the designs that have been designed by people that live this lifestyle, and designs by people that it's commercial business. It's very it's obvious to me.
Another table, obviously.
That's perfect. That's another table there, and that's exactly how we designed it. The original design was hinging at the top, so they came up here, and we decided to make that as a table. You can disconnect one of those, so you can put a chair on either side, but perfect for the kids. Quick meals for the kids. This is where you put them at the back.
Yes.
You're aware of all the suspension and
the independent suspension. What kind of ground clearance do we have on this one? I think you're 18 inches or something, maybe? Maybe more?
You would be 12, 16, 18 inches, 550.
And these are 33s, right?
Yeah, these are 33s, but these are, as I said, that's Expedition Overland trailer. They come with a 33-inch federal as standard. That's your wheel and tyre combo there. Got new peak all wheels and 33-inch federal, but you can upgrade also to a Mickey top.
Like a 35 maybe?
You can fit a 35 on it. We don't offer 35s, but they will fit the 35.
But honestly, with 33s, you get so much ground clearance.
It's enough. You don't need any big
Right.
The other thing, the 35 lifts the trailer up and that upsets the centre of gravity a little bit. You know what I mean? They are so well balanced. The first year of Patriot Campers was refining the centre of gravity. And then now, well, not now, 2 years ago, we went even one better and we put all the batteries right down at the floor, all your water tanks underneath. The centre of gravity of the trailer is something right here. So it's nice.
Yep, for sure.
All right, now you can go in.
And the way it lays out, you kind of forget this is the back.
Yeah.
You just look around, it's like there's no back, there's no front.
We can actually lift that awning up. I don't know why it's so low at the moment. We had them down last night in the training.
Yep.
So you got your beds in between a queen and a king size bed. This is a 100mm pocket spring mattress with a gel topper and it's condensation layer on the bottom, so it won't absorb water. Say that you did get condensation in there, or worst case you got a leak, or whatever happened up there, the mattress won't act like a sponge. It won't absorb the water back into the mattress, which is a big deal. This has got the old model bed base and the old model ladder. I'll show you the new one in a minute. That all folds out nice and easy. Big bucket floor. Obviously all your canvas, and then you've got the kids' room that zips out this side here.
And honestly, for us, we could go with this for a while. If we're just going to go short, Bailey can be right down here.
That's how we used to roll with our kids.
And then when we're going to be longer, throw in the kids' room.
Yep. So it's only the one.
Pole, right?
Yeah.
Now, but I'm working on it.
I'm trying to convince Sarah too. She won't give me another one. I'd have another 6. Well, no problem.
I want to have
I love more.
Yep. Okay, so you have some more space over here, right?
Yeah, so you've got storage. So that's all free storage on this side here. You got the brake safe unit mounted there for the US. Some states require that in the United States.
Okay.
We don't have to do that until we go over 3.5 tonne in Australia, so we don't fit them as standard in Australia.
Okay.
And then in this side here, you've got a whole other compartment This is where your propane unit will generally be.
Okay.
So that's all free storage space as well.
Okay.
That top shelf has been designed specifically to hold a camp oven or a Dutch oven.
Okay.
And then you've got all that free storage at the bottom. We have had customers that put a second fridge or freezer in there.
That was our thought.
Porta potty, whatever you want to carry.
We were thinking about a second, like a freezer.
Yeah.
For long term, so
we have customers that do it. You won't get much bigger than about a 40 litre in there.
It's plenty big,
but that's enough for a freezer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you vac seal all your food and yeah.
That's a really good option.
Yeah.
And then even with the addition of the freezer, battery system are still plenty good.
Oh yeah.
And then we can always just
you got tons. So on all the new models now, you got 270 amp hours of gel, but then we've also got an option to upgrade to lithium as well. Lithium's a whole nother level.
Right. That's a pretty pricey level.
It's very, very, very pricey. But lithium's one of those things. Once you've if you never had it, you wouldn't miss it. But once you've had it,
you never go back.
You would never, ever go back.
Right.
Lithium is awesome. And the price is continuing to fall on lithium. But that's something, an upgrade that you can do later on as well.
You know, we watched your videos as you like to introduce the staircase, and how that rolled out. Just kind of the guys in the shop brainstorming or whatever, which is cool. It's beautiful. You don't see it anywhere else.
Come and have a look at the new staircase. The new staircase, I'm so proud of.
Hey, that was super cool to hang out with Justin with Patriot Campers. Super nice guy, loves his product, and what they make, their camping trailers, I think are second to absolutely none. And hopefully we can find ourselves in one of those soon. So thanks a lot, Justin. Thank you, Patriot Campers. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Matt. Thanks, guys.